Once again, I'm Hamza Ruwama, and today I'm here in one of the sections at our farm here at Bigo Mixed Farm. And today we are talking about our goats, and we have a very lovely breed here. This is breed Boer code 001, the father of all the kids, the father of all the juniors in this stable for these goats. This gentleman is a type of Boer. As you can see, the Boer type is made up of a brown head, long ears. The ears protrude as far as down to the mouth, has long fur, has a standing tail, has a long back. You can see the size of him compared to me. Those of you who know me, if you compare this gentleman with me, he's really weighted. He has got some good weight. And the advantage of having these hybrids is that it improves the breed we have. You get a local breed or a crossbreed and then give it this male. Trust me, the output or the products will be special. So this gentleman is a product of his father. I've already showed you his father, code 001. He has code, his code is 042. But like I told you, the ears matter. You see the color, the head, it's brown. The fur matches what I described earlier. You see the tail, and as you can see, this gentleman is a very good breed of the Boer breed of goats. And by the way, the lucky ones, this gentleman is on sale at only 1.5 Ugandan shillings. Those of you who are interested, here at Bigo Mixed Farm, you can have this young man. Very energetic, very fresh. We need to remove them because they might end up inseminating their sisters. Likewise, also their father is on sale. And we also have a Kalahari Brown and some other goats I'm going to show you. All the males, most of them are on sale because either they are brothers or they have already played a good role at this farm and they have already inseminated so many women at the farm. So we avoid crossbreed, we avoid incest in terms of animals by them mating their sisters or the father mating the children or the grandchildren. So by that's why we have to remove them. But as you can see the fur, this is purely a Boer breed, just like its father. So the lucky ones who are out there, our numbers will be running and you can always reach us out and have this gentleman with you at your farm. He will do wonders. All those people have given my goats, they can testify. My goats have done wonders at their farm. Okay. With me here is another tough young man, also a product of code 001. He's a Boer, but this time round, this kind of Boer ends up being called what we call Kalahari Red. Also, the ears are long enough. You can see they can reach the end of the mouth. Whenever the ears can reach the end of the mouth, then just know that man is a very good breed, has a very good blood of what you expect. The fur is okay. He has a good beard here as well. He's very stubborn, very energetic. That's why I'm also putting him on sale. So those of you who are interested, you can come and have him. This one is just 1 million Ugandan shillings. He can do a very good job at your farm. He's very good at resisting diseases. He's not like the pure hybrid Boers because this one has some good mixture of local blood. So he can do well in harsh conditions. He can survive. His code is 033 BMF, Bigo Mixed Farm 033. So he's also a wonderful young man, as you can see him. He's a brother to another guy they're going to bring you. They're almost the same age. This one is approximately 16 months. And he has already started climbing his sisters. We also need to remove him from the farm. Once you begin climbing your sisters, climbing your mothers, you want to inseminate them, the only task left is to remove you. So, to maintain a good status at the farm, better we remove them and get them new male breeds. So those of you who are interested, Mr. Kalahari Red can do a good job for you at your farm if you have him. The numbers are there, you can dial and you can as well get this gentleman. Come, Daddy, come. See Daddy how lovely he is. He enjoys having maize. So some of the feeds you can give goats is what? Is broken or maize. I told you, look at these ears. The ears run as far as the end of the mouth. That's one way of how to check whether it's a good quality breed for Boer. Look at his fur. He knows his boss. He loves him so much. Whenever I pick maize, I'm about to give him some brand. We also give them brand. Brand is, husks of maize. Once you are making posho or posho has been made, there is always this brand which can be a layer that comes off the maize. It's fine. It's a little different from the broken. So for it, it's a little bit fine like this. Now sometimes you avoid giving it in this dusty form, because if you give it to them, this gentleman, the father, because of his size and weight, he's approximately 60 kgs in terms of carcass weight. Oh, another energetic young man here. This one is a wonder boy. This wonder boy, he's 8 months. He's not even made 10 months. He's just 8 months. And as you can see, he's hornless. He's also on sale. Those who are interested, you can have him at 800,000 shillings. But if he makes 1 year, the price will differ. But for now, you can have him at 800,000 shillings. He's a good breed of his dad, as you can see. He has long ears also, approximately to the end of the mouth. This young man is very stubborn. Okay, let him go back. That's enough for the show. Wow. Here comes another young man. Very energetic, just exactly like the father. This young man is way older than the other guys I showed you. For him, he's making 17 months. And as you can see, he's almost wanting to look at the size of his father. And also this gentleman, as you can see, his price costs around only 1.5 million shillings. He's a very good young man, very energetic. Trust me, when you take him to your farm, you'll get results in no time. Just like the dad. The dad is very lovely. So this young man, you can see the fur, he's matching with daddy. They are competing together. The texture is the same, the color tone is the same. It's just that this one has brown berries and daddy has white ones. The testicles are brown for the son and the daddy are white. But the feet are almost the same, the tail is almost the same, the fur is almost the same. So they have a lot in common. So this young man is also on sale. Those who are interested can have him right here at Bigo Mixed Farm. He also removed his code. They love removing the codes, but we have him noted in the books, as we shall show you how we make records right here at Bigo Mixed Farm. This gentleman now is enjoying brand. As you can see, he loves it so much. So the reason why we don't allow them to eat it in this form, it's because this guy can push away all the rest and ends up eating either half bucket or 10 kgs of brand, which may bring about constipation. So what we do, we mix it in water so that at least constipation risks are low. And also when it is in water, it has a wide surface area for others to access. So others can also access it. So he's now going to follow me. He knows I have good things. So they all know it. So with us here, we are in a section where we have either the very pregnant or the uncomfortable goats that may not be able to hurriedly go for feeding in the field. We leave them with some feeds right here in this bowl, you can see. And as you can see, we are feeding them today with what? With sweet potato vines. So these ones are below 1 month. The eldest, the big ones you see are approximately 1.5 months, whereas these small ones are just weeks away. Then this lady here who is enjoying the bucket, she's pregnant and pretty old. So actually we are intending to only have this last birth for her. So she will not be going to the field because she cannot walk very fast like others. So those ones who don't go to the field, they stay behind. And when they stay behind, this is where we manage them from. And this is where they can have their feeds from. We minimize stepping there, but sometimes it's hard, so the bowl is still big. We are yet to make them another trough, which they cannot access in terms of using their feet. This woman who is pregnant, let her first have her share before I can come to the general stable where we have these others which will fight for this brand ingredient. So she's comfortably enjoying her alone. She doesn't want these young ones also to enjoy with her. So also my man who takes care of them has noticed this, that at least she can be able to enjoy alone. So as you can see, they're all dying to have a share. Of course, this is not where we serve them from, but it's just that today, because of this explanation in the video, they have all noticed that I'm carrying something special, so that's why they're joining me briefly here. With me here we have a feeding trough. This feeding trough is inside their house. As you can see, it is a good access for them to have the feeds given. Goats, just like any other items, they also need to have breakfast. People feed goats in a sense that they only take them in the evening. They only take them in the evening to the fields to graze. Yet actually, you can provide them with some foods in the morning. So in the morning they had sweet potato vines. They also had banana peelings for matoke. And right here, this is where they access them from. So this plays a good role in one, managing the feeds. They don't step on them. Now this one wants to bite my cable. Relax, okay? Okay. They all want to test the brand. As you can see, they're enjoying the brand. Oh! Here comes this gentleman. This is another male. You see here's traits of Boer. They are so good. Look at his ears. They're almost as long as the mouth. I told you the length. You can see that he resembles just like the father. He's a young man. He's under 10 months. But the speed at which these hybrid goats run is terrible. They put on weight very easily. Right now, he's more than 50 kgs live weight. So meaning, if you are to slaughter him, carcass weight can be approximately 25 kgs. I have a tape which weighs the weight. I'll bring it out one time and I will show you how we measure the weights of cows and goats using a tape which weighs animals. So he's a very comfortable guy. He's also ready to mount. In case you're interested, you can also have him. He's ready for sale. He's at a cost of 1.2 million. Because of his breed traits, it's just 1.2 million. Check the ears. They're almost longer than the mouth. That's a very good trait to depict what a Boer breed is all about. He's so heavy. Allow me put him down. He's killing me. Okay, there you go, young man. We have these tires in here. One may wonder, why are they in here? One, they can use them to rub themselves. We don't have the modernized brushes, which are electronic. So we can use them they can come and rub themselves because they still have some rough texture, so the goats use them to rub themselves. Two, we can put in salt and they leak from there. That's why you see the different tires in here. Then three, we also improvised. When they have itchy surfaces, they can come and rub their skins right here. With my physics, there is no way I could not improvise. So I used my physics and I improvised. And you can see the fur. They come and they enjoy the scratch. So they scratch themselves from right here. They come scratch themselves in case they have some itchy parts. As you know, animals love to be scratched, so they can always come and scratch themselves using this part, using the tires, and so many more. So with that, briefly, I have showed you some of the things that we use or some of the things we do when managing our goats. And I've also managed to show you some of the products we have managed to get. Most of these goats you see, they are offsprings. Very few of them came in as mothers. Most of them have been born here. All the young ones you see, all those good ears you see that are long among these goats, they have all come from this big man here, right here. Though I'm going to sell him, but I still love him so much. He's a very interesting young man, very lovely. he has made wonders at this farm. So it's time to go for lunch stroke dinner. So they are going to the field. They are going to graze. As you can see, they are marching out. They know it's time for the grazing. So with this, you can get to know who is less active when it's time to eat and is not moving. Then you can find out, or you can investigate their health. They go graze with Tyson. Tyson is one of the, as he's called, a German Shepherd. He's a good shepherd. He goes and grazes with them. He actually monitors, ensures that they do not go off course. He ensures that they go exactly where they are supposed to go. And for that reason, he is a very wonderful shepherd as he works with my herdsman. So Tyson plays a very good role in making these guys get their feeds and gain weight, as you'll see. This is what we call the exercising area. They need it so much because they come out here and make their muscles stretch. They build their muscles from. So every household which has goats needs to have an area at least maybe 50 by 50 or 50 by 100, depending on the number of goats, so that these goats can exercise. Every morning they can even enjoy, as you can see now, this one is rubbing herself. She's enjoying the scratch. The ground is rough. It's hot enough. Just know they need such an environment around them. See big man, he cannot get away from the bucket. This is the most interesting lady at the farm. This lady here, she is very beautiful. This lady is amazing. She has always given birth to two kids. She has always given birth to two kids. She's a very interesting lady. I love her so much. She has never disappointed me. She has given out birth to so many males, which have sold very good money. She's a very lovely lady. Let her enjoy the bucket alone. She's so interesting. She knows I love her so much as well. She has always given birth year in, year out. Ever since I brought her, she has given me like close to now, 5 pairs, and her pairs have also given birth. So she's a very wonderful lady. I don't sell her. She's not for sale. I know someone may be wondering, why isn't the lady for sale? Some people are asking themselves this question. You're talking about selling only males. Why? Males are the business. Males are the cash flow. It's not easy to sell out females. It's because females are the multipliers of the farm. So if they are the multipliers of the farm, this big man, you see him pushing away all his kids. Since the females are the multipliers of the farm, it's hard sometimes for people to sell their females. So I always encourage people to get either a crossbreed or a local breed, then get a very good hybrid Boer or Savannah, and then you can cross them, and then you improve your breeds slowly by slowly. With time, you'll get there. We began with around 5 goats, but here we are. We've hit the 100 bar mark. We've sold out some. We've come back. We oscillate the figure in, year out. So we sell out some of them. We are still here at Bigo Mixed Farm, and I would like to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being part of this show. Today we have been talking about goats. Tune in to our next videos. Subscribe, like. Among the videos we shall present is one which we can help out people out there to get started, however small we can get started. I remember I started small, but now here I am. So you can as well do it. Even if you start with 1 goat or 2 goats, it's always good to start. The most important thing in life is to start. So we shall be sharing with you other videos which will be talking about how to start a goat farm, a simple one, and also how to manage the kids, and also how to manage their numbers, and also how to manage their feeding at the field and off the field. I'm still Hamza Luwama. Our numbers have been shared. In case of anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, see you once again. Bye-bye.